deep throat the thing.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
I'll make you famous.
How dare you?
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd.
This is Patrick. This is Patrick.
Tanked like the whole Irish nation.
Good evening, fellow pipe smokers. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
You're gonna end up eating a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. What's going on, everybody? What's the good word?
It's Miller time.
No. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, man. Woo! I tell you. Man alive, I tell you. That better not be on the damn thing. Okay, good, it's not.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Hey there, everybody. How are you? I gotta get a good ring in here. Got a couple. They're floating away. How is everybody doing tonight? Good heavens. I'll tell you, it's been one heck of a week. Weekend, week off. Man, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Who do we have in the house? Excuse me, Donald Graham, good to see you. Patrick Grant, Chip, good to see you. John Galdieri, Georgia loves you. It's good to see everybody. Matthew, picking and piping. Ganjuana, Kung Fury. It's got to be a classic. Todd, good to see you. Jers Piper. Who else we got in the house? Lurker Troy, good to see you. Oh, excuse me.
Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboating son of a bitch. You old sailor, you.
Good to see everybody. Cisco's in the house. Good to see you. Welcome aboard the Bad Apple. Welcome, welcome. Everett. The what did he say? What is his life? What did his life say? The Burley King. The lovely Sue Jones. Ethan Suggs. Welcome. That's so nice of you, Phil. Good to see you.
My good friend Phil Rivera, pipe maker extraordinaire.
How was everybody's holidays? Everybody have a good holiday? Boy, the internet sucked. Todd, I hear you. I hear that, but the good thing is that you had some frozen pipes to deal with. So that's the good part. That's a blessing still. And we're happy for you. Yeah, we'll drink a little bit. We'll hit the good old Evan Williams small batch. I don't care what anybody says, it's good stuff. I'll take it. Madre, welcome aboard. Wasn't expecting to go live till Tuesday, but we went ahead and went live today. Got the eggnog. Good stuff. Boys having a good old time. How was everybody's holidays? Did anybody get anything good? Anybody get anything good? Phil, I'm too drunk to understand what that means. Peace Pipe, welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see ya. Got 3 tens from the wife. Nice. New boots, lots of food. Yep, lots of food. Yep. I think Santa was good to lots of people. Smoking Pipe's gift card, never a bad one. Never a bad one there. Very happy to hear it. Got a new winter coat, much needed here in May. I bet. Boy, it was much needed in North Carolina because we got down to negative 3 is what we got down to. So it was chilly. Boris, good to see you. Good to see you, my friend.
Oh no, it isn't.
Welcome
it can't
aboard.
be. Say the
As always.
name, Boris.
I want to know something. Does anybody go on to like a trip for Christmas, or does everybody just stay home? What's trip or home? I'm just curious. Zero shoppers in grocery stores. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that for sure. Home. Yep. Home. Cook up a storm. Yep. Home. I hear you, Stelly. Home. We had an amazing trip, or I'll say a very memorable trip. Oh, Bad Apple. Home's mellow. That's always good. Yeah, spring or fall. Yeah, my wife and I work so much that sometimes we just hoard it all till the very end of the year, unfortunately. But we're gonna try to make more trips next year. I hear you there, Phil. Nothing wrong with that. Hopefully, Bad Apple. Hopefully they get better soon. 1 pipe and 3 tins of backy, Lurker. That's you only got that. Stella's home. Yep. Ganj, good to see you. Into the new year. Yep, Jersey Pirate, I see you. We're supposed to get a little sprinkle of snow here, a little dusty. Went to Aunt's house for Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, then dinner there you go, with your dad. Good one. I like to hear it. Yeah, we took the whole family to North Carolina. My parents had to come later because my mom couldn't get off work immediately. So we did Oma, because Grandpa Steve had passed. Good guy. Here's one for you, Steve.
Fired up.
Fired up, as he said. And we had my parents, the kids, me, and the wife. And it was a good trip. The boy definitely would like to do it again. 40 plus wins. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. J. Allen Pipes. There you go. But yeah, it was very memorable. So many things went wrong, and they were good, which I was pretty happy about. One of the things that went wrong, obviously I didn't do any lives because we had 0.8 down and 0.2 up. And if anybody knows anything about that, that means we didn't stream anything and we didn't upstream anything. Down or up, didn't matter. So we actually had to break out DVDs of all things. Ooh, Bad Apple, those are good. Snowed in since Friday. Unfortunately, all holiday plans were canceled and haven't seen any extended family, but it could have been worse. Agreed. Didn't lose power or food. Very good. That's a blessed day. Something is leaching? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. You know what, Ethan? It made for an amazing time. We sat around playing gin rummy and hanging out like crazy, just completely as family and really putting in effort. And I don't think people understand how much effort it takes to be around family, but it's obviously effort, and it's effort to you know, be good to that family member, not to be short and then just abandon all and go get on an electronic. Nor was anybody on an electronic. At most, we were on a TV when the boy would play Switch on TV. That would be about the most electronics we had. And we truly bonded as a family. Very much bonded together as a family. And that's irreplaceable. That's the amazing part. So from not having, so I mean I could just to list a few things. The internet was nothing. There we go. The heaters weren't working. We had to get space heaters and cool things off. The lights weren't always working. The Polar Express, the steamy messed up. The steam engine blew some hoses and stuff like that, so we had to do the diesel. So, you know, like, so many things. The ability to upload, like those premieres that I did, I had to go all the way into town, and we stayed there for 6 hours while I uploaded those 2 premieres. Literally, it was that difficult. Draining, got it, understood. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate the clarification. So, but what was so amazing was how close we all got and how relationships built so well. And I challenge everybody to go on trips that could be semi-isolating and have a requirement to confiscate all electronic devices, except for the ones that you play together with. Like, we played together with the Nintendo Switch, the boy and the girl. They played some Minecraft together and stuff like that. And that was fine. They sat together and hung out and talked and played and, like, you know, cut up about stuff. Perfectly fine. It's the phones. Take them all and watch what miracles happen. Watch what hard things happen, and then what wonderful good things come out of it. Because if I have seen anything, Tex, good to see you, sir. If I had seen anything, it was the fact that all the issues and problems and hang-ups and everything got resolved very, very quickly. Because I noticed that if you can't just abandon a conversation, a hard conversation, or you can't abandon an argument or something like that and just go straight to your phone and ignore, you deal with a lot more in life. And that was amazing. I loved it. I was fascinated and wholeheartedly pleased by it. And I found that to be absolutely amazing. Debbie Carr Piper in Cincinnati. Oh, I got some static.
Cincinnati, it is time for this town to
RD, we did. RD, we absolutely did, man, and I was very happy for it. It's Geotex is the best. It's in fact we're going to make it probably vacation requirement number 1. You know, if we're driving, I don't care. Driving's fine. I want everybody to veg out, go brain dead till we get there, because I don't want to hear, are we there yet? But it was absolutely wonderful. My parents and my wife's mom, they bonded really, really well, had great conversations. We had a wonderful time. So, you know, again, my parents didn't come till Saturday morning because my mom couldn't get off work. But that's okay. They came on Saturday and Sunday. Then we left out today. Geotex, nice. But the main thing is that, you know, we, without all that technology to bog us down, we sat and watched movies together. You know, like most people won't do that even in a theater because people even in a theater are still on their phones. So I challenge everybody in the new year to get back to something from the old years. Does that make sense? Let's make some of the old new again, and try that and see if things don't become significantly better than what you thought. Sweet muffins, good to see you. So that's my challenge for everybody in the new year. That's amazing. You're in your theater now. I don't doubt it. Don't make me stop this. Don't make me turn this car around. Stella, you're not wrong. But I mean, but even we get lost in that sometimes. I noticed very quickly, like when we went and ate at this little local diner on the way back down in like Andrew, North Carolina, we still got back to kind of the old thing. And it makes me think, like if anybody's ever seen that movie Stand By Me, and in the movie Stand By Me, they go out and they've only got a certain number of resources and they've only got each other and they've only got certain things and they go out and they go on this adventure. And then when they go home, they go back to the normal things that they did before. You know, and that's the sad part of the movie. Is how they go back to their normal lives again. They're no longer who they were on that adventure. They have to go back to who they were in real life, but they don't forget those memories, and those memories stick with us forever, which is wonderful. Lurker Troy, I don't know if that's something that you should wear or even fits you properly anymore, but you do you there, brother. You know, you do you.
You get nothing.
Well,
you lose.
Yeah.
Good day, sir.
But yeah, I will also tell you Friday, I am working it up, but I'm going to tell you something else. This, I'm going to cut the music on this one. We had probably the scariest moment in my life also during this vacation. I'm going to tell a story on Friday of what happened that if it doesn't give you chills or nightmares, it will make you have pause on certain things. And it will throw you for a massive loop. Because I'll tell you right now, and the other thing is too, this was not a solo thing. There were two parties, technically three parties involved. And I will say, I step on Legos all the time, Ganjo. That's not scary. But it was one of the most terrifying true stories I would have ever heard of, much less experienced. I would have been unnerved and terrified for some of the things. So as much as the boy wants to go back to a cabin each Christmas, it has made me question a lot. Darn technology. Right, yeah, I know geotex. Technology is hilarious. Cloud Bear, good to see you, sir. Steve, good to see you. Welcome aboard, sir. But it was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So terrifying that I might have a few extra people on the show Friday. The norms, the ones you know. Just because I haven't told them. We've told nobody outside of our family. And I will tell it Friday because I think I might even substitute the Friday night Playhouse for this story. I've been writing it down, trying to remember everything, and it's been a little bit of that. So it truly Truly terrifying. I'll say this. If you want a little teaser, come on, Steve. You bring it. If you want a little teaser, I will say this. I grew up in a military law enforcement family. I'm very 2A, Second Amendment. And I can only recall 2 times I ever pulled a firearm. And I can only remember one time, which was this past story.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I can only remember one time where I charged / cocked my firearm. And if you're a hunter, if you're a firearms, person, if you're a 2A person, I will tell you. I wouldn't believe the story if I wasn't part of it, but even then I wouldn't believe it if somebody else wasn't part of it with me. And in fact, this isn't even really my story. I was part of it for somebody else. Craziest thing I have ever seen. Ganja, I have more than one. And I always go wherever I go with more than one. So, yeah, amazing. It's a very, very amazing, thrilling, just freaky, scary, all kinds of just gnarliness to it. And I will tell it on Friday. No, I got no stones thrown at me. Come on now. I mean, really, who believes in Bigfoot? So yeah, so that was it. I'm telling you, if you want something thrilling, story-wise, I mean, legit. Because you don't, I can tell you right now, you don't pull out your firearm unless you plan on using it. And if you're at the point that you've already charged it, oh boy, you're past go time. So yeah, pretty gnarly stuff. So gnarly. I can't wait to share it with all of you. I'm very curious. Let's see if anybody bought anything on 10 bids lately, because this is one of the things I like to look at. Oh, looks like nobody's bidding on these. Price too high. God, please, people, don't buy this stuff. Oh yeah, people just checking out. This Margate's at 154. That's kind of surprising. And the Stonehaven's at 100. I see that there's very few pages, so a lot of stuff must have got bought up. Craziness. Absolutely craziness. Check out the Briar Report. Anything going on over here? Let's see. General Cigar Company's trademark for Cohiba cigars has been canceled. Woo! Wow. That'll hit you. That'll hit you hard. Christmas videos and a puzzle on the YTPC. Nice. Christmas Day. Lots of pipe videos. From jolly old St. Nick. Oh, fantastic giveaway. I couldn't freaking be on it because I had no internet. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot going on, but Over a Pipe is here. I'm here for you. Yeah, baby. Oh, the 12 days of Christmas began yesterday. Oh, interesting. I love it. I love it. I'm good with it. I want some more of it, I tell you. Bad apple, that's a scary time to be asking for directions. I'd say, pal, your direction is that way, or it's going to be that way.
Don't you laugh at it!
That's kind of what I felt like. You'll know that later. Yeah, overpriced and infamous. Troy, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. A bowl call. A bowl call would be great. Let's punch it out. I don't think I've ever had the package handled. Thank you.
Just look at that.
A dead car in your engine. Oh no.
Are you looking?
Oh no, RD. I am working on this Cohiba Red Dot. I'm actually working on it pretty hard, actually. Drinking that Evan Williams. It's good stuff. Good stuff. What you smoking and drinking tonight, everybody? Let us know. Some old Joe Crans and a Hebe Briere Extra. Briere? That would be a waste of back if it's lost. That's a fact. Oh, dead cat. Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah, truly worse. KBV Burley Morning Pot and Water. Cornell and Dale Burley #1 in Maker's Mark. Steve's getting in there with some good old Canadian whiskey. Or whatever that whiskey is. I had some, Geotex had some GLP Cairo a bit ago. Now on Stupid Boozy Eggnog. Oh, there's worse things. It's freaking freezing out here, by the way. Patrick's got some GLP Bankside in a Professor Walker nail rusticated pot. John just got some Virginia slices and some in a Peterson. Get another bowl there, Geo. Go for it. Hit it, Tex. RD's got some Bush Light. Went cheap after the gifts. You ain't lying. This is from Christmas. That's a fact. Oh, RD's got some pirate cake too. Cloudberry's got some coffee. I probably need some coffee. I probably would like some coffee. I might ask the wife to make some coffee just to warm my core up a little bit. 7 Hour Piper in Cincinnati. Smoking some delicious Mac Baron Bowl, Kentucky. A 7LE673 KS. And drinking some good old cheap Woodford Reserve. Oh, and an unknown cigar that was 50% off. If it smokes, go for it. Sweet Muffins, got some Haunted Bookshop and a Country Gentleman and a Bud Light. Ethan Suggs has the exact same shirt. I love this. I love this thing. This is a great, I love it. It's keeping me slightly, it's not keeping me warm at all. But it's nice. I like it. Diagram, 3 cups of Nog and smoking HH Dark Fire in the 7LE613. Get it, sir.
How embarrassing.
Stella says not smoking today. A little too hungover. I mean, that's all right. Let's recognize some of these observances while we're at it. Sounds like even more reason to help get your head on right. Yeah, you got that right. It is December 6th, the day after Christmas. And you know what? There are some holidays and observances after Christmas. One of them is day after Christmas Day. That's what it is. Day after Christmas Day.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
It's also Boxing Day. Probably because you're boxing up everything that you didn't want, so you can go to the return and the thing. National Candy Cane Day, if you didn't know it. It's also National Thank You Note Day. I like that. And it's also National Whiners Day. Whiners? Does anybody understand this one? Can anybody understand why this is Whiners Day? I don't understand why this is Whiners Day. Does anybody understand what that means? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. I have no idea what the Winer's Day is. By the way, we still have Esoteric of Stonehaven we're going to give away before the end of the year. The word of the day, which is another phrase. It is a British idiomatic. Plural only. Plural. It is cakes and ale. 1. The simple material pleasures of life. Hanging out with all you folks is cakes and ale. It's also 2. Lively fun and merrymaking. So feel free to throw in those the words of the day. Who didn't get enough gifts? I got plenty of gifts. I'm going to show those on the Little Friday show too. Cheap wine. Oh, the Winer Day. Not enough gifts. Just I got it. Got it. Thank you, Tex. Okay, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense. I'm good with that. I am perfectly okay with that. After days of shoveling snow, I just want to relax on the couch with some cakes and ale. I mean, I'll allow it. And a pair of slippers. Nice, Cloud Bear. That's cakes and ale. Do you know that, Cloud Bear? That is cakes and ale. Cakes and ales there, friend. Name is cause it was the day when servants got their gifts. Wow, Boris. Boris going deep on that one. It's always cakes and ale when smoking pipes with my... Everett, you got it, my friend. I love it. I love it. Did I have that one on here?
I love it.
Yes, sir. Glenn, good to see you. He's true blue, baby. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and holiday. Big Country Cole, welcome aboard. The diet begins after a long weekend of cakes and ale. Sue Jones is not wrong there. So again, cakes and ale, something that is just great. You can say hanging out with my friends as cakes and ale. It is a verb and it is plural. Just FYI. Just for your information. We are well, Glenn, and it's good to see you. Some other holidays and observances. Let's see if we got any quotes. Did we get any quotes to the day? What's the quote for the day? Thank you. Thank you. Good quote. I'm good with that quote. Problems are only opportunities in work clothes. Henry J. Kaiser. If you stop to be kind, you must swerve often from your path. Mary Webb. It's a great one. It's a really, really good one. Most games are lost, not won. Casey Stengel. I like that. I like it a lot. I like that one very much. Drink there, Donald. Go right ahead. You go right ahead. Tiny handheld game loaded with 400 games. I thought it was cute. She spent $10 on it. Turned out to be full of real old school arcade games. I love it. Heck yeah, where is it?
I love it.
Yes, sir. Glenn would probably hoard all that Stonehaven that he talks about. How about some little trivia real quick? I love the trivia stuff. TV and sports, baby. TV and sports. Let's see. What's a good one? I don't know some of these. Oh, yikes. All right. And what year did... Nope. I don't like that one. Let's see. Here we go. In what year did Ted Green of the Boston Bruins set a National League hockey penalty record when he recorded 3 minors, 2 majors, and 2 game misconducts? This is for all of our Northerners because I have no idea. What year? What year was it? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Glenn was the closest one so far. Matthew, I don't know if you even watch hockey. Now that I see that. Chad took the night off to give everybody else a chance. Matthew might be dyslexic. Or not. Or not. Boy, y'all are always so close. You're always right around there. Backyard earlier. Ethan's closer. I think Ethan's probably the closest so far. Ron Hardcrackers, good to see, sir.
Do you know who I am?
Going in the wrong
Kind of a
direction,
big
Patrick.
deal. People know me. My apartment.
Everett also has
smells
dyslexia.
of rich mahogany.
Picking and piping, you're in the right direction. You're getting there. Nope. Phil went back. Oh, Ethan's closest. Ethan's vastly the closest. Ethan's hot. He's hot. Oh, he's hot again. Oh, Cincinnati got it. 1968. I like the year one. The year one's more of my speed. Good job there, Cincy. How about this? In what year? Let's see. In what year was Search for Tomorrow seen for the last time on CBS television? The show had been on the air for 35 years. What year was the last year it aired? Year one, Kenobi. I hadn't heard of it. I hadn't heard of it either. I hadn't heard of it. Called Search for Tomorrow. Been on air for 35 years. Oh boy, y'all are close. Y'all are close. And this heater is not close at all. Don Grant's super close. Oh, Big Country got it. 1986. Good job. These don't go as fast when Chad's not here, I see.
You get nothing.
Oh no, somebody
you
did it again.
lose.
Oh, here's a... Let's see. Here's one for you. In what year did the Belmonts perform I Need Someone on American Bandstand? On American Bandstand. That should be your first hint. I'm here for you, Glenn. I'm here for you. Wow, Everett. Not till you have a few kids, though. Oh, RD in there with the win, 1961. RD punching it out. Punching it out. 1961. That is correct. Very nice, very nice. There's a limited array given that date. Given this day. Just a limited array. By the way, it is Christmas bird count week. Just so you know. Runs through January 5th. Is there anything new? Hanukkah, evening of December 18th, 2022 through evening of December 26th, 2022. Happy Hanukkah to all of you out there. Absolutely. It's about time week as well, which I can appreciate. Chris Daughtry, American singer, songwriter, and guitarist, was born in 1979 on this day. Also on this day in 2006, Gerald Ford, American commander, lawyer, and politician who became the 38th President of the United States, passed away, 2006. And Shaq married Shawnee Nelson in 2002 on this day. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Let's see. Interesting. Some of these are very, very interesting. Oh, yikes. No. Here's a history one for you. In what year was Thanksgiving Day in the United States designated the fourth Thursday in November? This was signed by a U.S. president, and I won't say who it is because it'll give it away. What year? You know? When did Turkey Day become official in the United States? Does anybody know? All bright up. Good to see you. You're not far off, Lurker Troy. I think you're the closest. So, oh, wow. RD got that one again. RD, are you cheating? RD is cheating. He put that in twice. RD either is a master of obscure facts. It was signed into the bill by the U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt. You're on fire, that's for sure. That is a fact. Absolutely a fact. Here's one for you. Here's a Beatles one. When was I Want to Hold Your Hand and I Saw Her Standing There by the Beatles released in the United States? What year? What year? What year, dare I ask? What year? And I dare. See what I did there?
It's not his fault he can't read.
Oh wow, we got some in there that are quick. Phil in there quick. 1963. Look at you guys. Anybody got any plans for this week? Anything you're doing specifically? Anything fun? Any New Year's plans other than what? Watching Over a Pipe live, of course. Of course.
See all the little yellow spots on my big fat...
Well, excuse me. That is a, yeah, yep. That was a little on there. Turkey Day was the day Wes Nestman at WKR Pie. Oops. I get what you're saying, Ron. You're correct. I agree with you. Thought it was a family show. That's what I thought. I know Chad would have Glenn. I know that's a fact. He just knows. You know, I'm not sure. It's gonna be one that you know. You know, it's definitely one that just ran in front of my feet because I just read that because I clicked it and it was there. I gotta have a drink. We are glad your wife has a name there, Ganj. We truly are happy about that. So yeah, I think we're probably just gonna, you know, I feel like it's, you know, I like to just do the Let It Rip Friday show on the Let It Rip New Year's show. It's just fun. I enjoy the time. Taking care of that rash, it keeps on returning, Glenn. Is that so? Hit it with shampoo if it itches, just so you know. Watch out, that mouse will find a warm place. So I'm hoping it might be Derek and Durwood, maybe Joe. We don't know because it's a very iffy time of the year. Cincy, should we go? All right, put a thumbs up in the chat if you think, actually put a like. If you haven't hit the like button, knock the likes up through the wall if you think we should go through midnight for the New Year's stream. It can be done. We've done it before. If the likes blow up, then yeah, we'll do it. Just gotta keep the likes up till Friday. I pronounce it fine, Sue. My wife. Let's see. RD, I love that. Taking your son fishing this week. Whenever you get the nerve to brave the cold. Ain't gotta plan anything, sweet muffins. Just nice to do it. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it. Oh, got some stems in, several drilled, waiting for pairing with pipes being completed. Nice, keep it up, all briared up. Yeah, that's right. You can hit the like and shoot the thumbs up, so you can say you did hit the thumbs up, and then make everybody else feel obligated to also hit thumbs up who aren't watching on a television screen. I got I think Friday we might open we haven't opened up Mike from Briar Blues' package yet. I think we're gonna do that on the live. It was very hectic. Everything was so disordered. Matthew, it sounds like it. If the likes keep shooting up, probably. If people, hey, look, if you want me live on Saturday, let's go. I know you do, Patrick. I know you do, sir. Oh, no, Phil. Glenn, sir.
How dare you?
I'm good with it. If y'all want to do a live on it, let's go. We can do this. We've done it before. We'll do it again. And this time I won't throw up in my backyard. I don't have anything for that. Oh, no, I won't do that either. No. Working New Year's Eve day. I work. No plans New Year's Eve. Got it, Everett. Shoveling and practicing my mandolin. Got it. Taking care of the... No. Studying for your CDL. Your commercial driver's license, Donald Graham. Yeah, you trucking it? Horn one for the pipers. I'm game for it. All right, fine. You have spoken. Do an 8-hour live? I'll probably just leave this going and not be here, and then I'll come back when it's time. No, I'm not, Ron. Not gonna use the front lawn. How dare you?
I love it.
Okay. Well, maybe it will be you, the front yard. An 8-hour live would be just ridiculous, because all I would be doing is sitting here editing videos until the live. Can I see who hits the like button? And if so, can you tell if they mean it? I shan't answer. Because though that information should remain unknown, text, but I understand where you're going. Don't wallow in misery, Everett. Wallow with us. Just wallow with us. Yeah, Don, I'll pray for you on that one. Excited. At least a Zoom. Oh, Glenn, we'll do a Zoom too. Well, we'll Zoom like crazy. We could Zoom all the time. With Mike from Briar Blues' Zoom, because mine's only got a 40-minute limit. Go for the filibuster. I don't know how that would even work, to be honest. I think that would be, I think, look, if the likes got to 30, I would start significantly earlier. If there was that much demand for it, if it got up to 30 and there was that much demand to see a live that early, probably. Ammo head would be great.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
We need to do an ammo head. You are absolutely correct. But yeah, if the likes got up to 30, what time should we start? What time would be a time to start worthy of 30? What? 6? Start at 6? I mean, that would be 6-hour stream. I mean, we would, it would have to be a massive ball buster of a stream. As in, we reserved the last 3 packets of Stonehaven for that stream, so I could give them out intermittently. Oh, I get you, Bad Apple. No lie, no, you were not wrong there. Yeah, 8 to be reasonable, sure. Look, all right, yeah, if we got to 30 likes, 8 o'clock. Okay, 8 o'clock. We get 35 likes, maybe 6 o'clock. But y'all better share the hell out of that thing. We better be rocking in the new year with a hell of a lot of people. I want people to be at their parties, playing this on their big screen, and just watching me getting wasted. 7 or 8, yeah. Beach party stream. How about tacos? Should we have tacos? Just like a revolving Zoom as well. We could get Mike from Briar Blues to start the Zoom, and we could just do a revolving Zoom all day. Just people getting in and out all day, just talking. Chatting it up, smoking a pipe. I don't know. What do y'all think? Could be a thing. Stream a ridiculously long Zoom. I don't know exactly what a Marmite Bogan is there, Tex. Lots of wind over here.
I have absorbed a lot of electricity.
No, I have not. We're gonna do it again there, Graham. No worries there. Cook an ammo head recipe during the live. I could. It would be in the kitchen, and you would just see all this. And then I would just come out, show you, and then I'd walk back in. The setup doesn't really go through. You thought you and Tex were friends, or me and you, Glenn? Because we know you and I are friends. Tex, I'm gonna leave that in the air. Yes, true, Phil. I probably don't have that. I don't have that ability. I know not who this Martine is that Tex speaks of. Probably somebody in there that didn't hit the like button. Probably somebody that did that. Dastardly person. I do think we should do an ammo head. In fact, we should do the cheesesteak tacos. That's what I feel like we should do. Oh, but we should do it this way.
I've had it in the freezer for a couple of weeks.
Let's bring that on back.
How about a cheese steak taco tonight? Never done it, but I thought tonight we might try it because I got this cheap piece of beef here, steak, that I need to cook. I've had it in the freezer for a couple of weeks. It's cheap. It's round, top round, really cheap. Like this whole thing is probably it's a foot long.
I want you to see the fancy cheesy ass.
So I got it. So I'm gonna
look at this fancy cheese.
I'm gonna pan fry that really, really fast. Just about a minute on each side. Let's put some salt on it. And some pepper.
Phil, the floor is yours.
It's really thin. That's why I'm going to fry it really, really fast. On a high temperature. Let's get that pepper inside there real quick. Let's flip her over to the same thing. More salt. More pepper.
I mean, I don't care what steak it is. Grill it up, fry it up, whatever. I'll eat it.
I got some baby bella mushrooms back here in the back. We're going to cut up here in a few minutes. I got an onion. We're going to cut up. We got some tortillas. Some flour tortillas. I'll show you how to make some damn good tacos things with them. I got some just American cheese. Like a cheese sauce. Oh, hang on. 1 second.
Had to kill the streamlights in the boys' room.
Well, yeah, there it is. Let's throw some little garlic powder on here, too.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Cheap piece of meat. Are we going to get her done?
This is Mike.
Something like that.
Not from Briar
Let's
Blues.
get some of that garlic on this side.
This is Mike from Arkansas. Ammo head. He's a quintessential connoisseur of cuisine.
Let me get my cast iron pan up to heat. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And we'll stick that sucker in there. All right, gang, so I'll put some oil on the bottom of that cast iron pan. There's our steak. We're getting ready to lay him in there. It's going to get hot really, really quick, or smoky, I should say. There you go, get in there. And a little bit more. I'm going to let that cook for about a minute or a minute and a half per side, because it's pretty thin. Over here, I've got me some butter melting down. I'm going to make a cheese sauce. So, like I said, about a minute and a half.
Crank him up a little bit.
Then we'll be back. All right, guys, I just flipped it. You can see the smoke. That's what I want. So I'm just trying to sear the outside of both sides.
Yummy.
And try to keep the inside as tender as I can get it. But like I said, it's cheap, so we'll see what happens. I just added some flour to this butter over here. We'll make this cheese sauce here in a few minutes.
There we go.
Getting ready to add some milk to it. So anyway, you can see how smoky it is. Hang on. All right, so I've got the steak pulled out. It's resting over here on the cutting board. Now I've got some butter in my cast iron pan. I've got all those mushrooms and that big onion chopped up. I'm going to cook those guys off here with all that butter, and we're going to add some salt and some garlic powder to that. Salt.
A little salt.
Garlic powder.
Thanks, some shrooms.
And we're going to toss those guys around just a minute or two so everybody gets to know that butter in there. Something like this. Something like I said.
Like I said, like I so.
And we're going to sweat these guys down for a little while. I don't know how long. What? I don't know till they get nice and loose.
Loose?
Sauteed, you know. Our cheese sauce is doing good over here.
You crazy Dutch
So
bastard.
that's pretty much finished. I got him sitting on low. You guys know you got to be about a 430 foot tall to have a 6 foot long finger. All right, gang. So our
I'm not sure I
mushrooms and
understand what
onions
that
are doing
means.
good behind us. We're going to make this up taco shells. What you see, the deep fryer, it's up to heat. I got oil in it. It's up to heat. It's about 350 degrees. Get you a flour tortilla and just lay it down in there just like that. And you can see it starts bubbling. It's cooking right now. That's right. It makes it
I like
flaky.
some, yeah, I like that.
This is a whole lot better than any kind of damn taco shells you buy already pre-done.
Yeah,
You know,
I would agree.
Crunchy, hard stuff or whatever. Just kind of worry it a little bit. You're going to get some big bubbles popping up on it. Just get you some tongs. I forgot to mention that. Get you some tongs. Just bust them bubbles. It'll take about a couple of minutes.
Nice.
And we, after about a couple of minutes, maybe not even that long, we're going to flip it over, cook it a few more minutes again, then we're going to dunk it and make a shell out of it.
Dunk it.
So we'll be back when I get ready to flip it or make the shell out of it, so hang on. All right, so I'll let it go for about a minute on the other side. Flipped it over. It's getting kind of hard, you can feel it. What I like doing now is taking these tongs, use my other hand so I don't get in your guys' way.
That's true, Glenn.
Pressing it down, something like this. Like that, and you'll make a taco shell, trust me. I've done it plenty of times. And just hold it there. And just check it every now and then. It's still not taco shell shaped, so just dip it again and just hold it. This might take about a minute or so, so I'll show you what it looks like. All right, gang, so it's been about another minute. And you can see it's starting to look like a taco shell. What I'll have to do now is just go ahead and just turn it over and just mash one side down on top of the other. Just hold it there just a few more seconds. And you got yourself a flaky, tender
I like it.
taco shell.
Nice.
Nothing to it. And they're so much better tasting wise as the ones you buy. So there it is. You can see right now, there it is. You got your taco shell. So what I like to do is bring you over here. I got me a rack there with some paper towel up under it.
Got the rack.
Take this taco shell out.
No, he used to smoke cigs, but he's a guy I used to watch all the time.
All that oil off of it.
And he cooks just stuff.
And you
I
can
love watching him
season
cook.
the taco shell now because it's still wet from the oil. Put some garlic powder or whatever you want on it. But I like it just like that. So
And
I'll make a couple
he
more
drinks
of
the
them.
Keystone.
How
Check
dare
on our
you?
mushrooms and onions behind
Miller time.
And we'll be back in just a minute. Hang on. Alrighty, everything is finished and we are ready to eat. Just take a look at this steak. I've already cut it up. I took a cheap piece of meat and made that sucker wonderful.
Yep.
You know how to cook it? You can buy a $2 piece of steak. Make it turn it into something good. Anyway, here's one of our tortillas or one of our taco shells that we made. I'm going to line that sucker with some of this steak.
Boom.
Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit.
Getting
like
a close-up, baby.
I'm going to put 3 or 4 pieces of this steak in here. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Now, over here is our mushrooms and onions. Put a bunch of them bad boys up in that business, too. Hey, Marty, there's you some mushrooms. I'm not sure when your birthday is, but there's some mushrooms. For you, girl. And, so we can set that down real quick. Set there, set. Over here, we got some of my cheese sauce I just made up a few minutes ago. Let me just set this over here.
Let us see it.
That way we can just drizzle some of it on it.
Let us see it. Oh, God.
How about that, guys? How about that, guys and girls? Look at that. That is a... What the hell is that? Steak and cheese taco. Never made one before. With onions and mushrooms. This is going to be a mess, but we got to, don't we? We have got to.
Do it. I want to hear it.
you guys listen to the crunch on this taco shell that we made a few minutes ago. Let me pick his plate up, too. Hang on one second.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Let me find something to wipe my mouth off with. Hang on, guys.
I don't know. I know we should have saved it for Tuesday, but I couldn't help it. It looks so good.
Did y'all hear the crunch on that?
Just slap it a little. Slap it. Pop it
Don't
one.
need anything else. If you want less than tomato, add it. I'm not going to. I like it just the way it is.
Right.
So anyway, always, thanks for watching. Look at that piece of meat. About a minute and a half on each side.
I like the way he carved it too.
Make you a cheese steak taco.
Cheesesteak taco.
That's right, guys. Well, as always, cheers. Thanks for watching, hanging out with me.
Excuse me.
And we'll see you next time.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I love it.
I love it.
Yes. Super good stuff. Steve, you're not wrong, man. I was all over that. In fact, that made me freaking hungry. It does look good, doesn't it, RD? It cracks me up, man. This guy comes up with the craziest things. No problem. I love every bit about it. Like, he does such a good job. Like, I said he needed to do a cookbook. The slap the taco mean the same thing there as it does here. Probably not, Glenn. Probably not, Glenn.
Gay!
Not everyone, Sue. I'm checking out here as well. We're having to cut out because again we got a lot of stuff to do, and I don't know why that switched to the other thing, but you know what? It switched to it, so we're just gonna let it roll. Don't know why. It is what it is. But yeah, we'll hang out again tomorrow. Go tell your friends to come hang out with us. Let's build it up for New Year's. You want the longer stream? We got 26. We'll start off a little earlier. If we break 30. If we break 30 likes, I'll start the stream at I'll start it at like 7. If we break 35 or 40, I'll start at 6. Okay? All right? Don't say I didn't do anything for you. Okay? Phil, you're going live? Good. I'll come over there and check you out too there, sir. Because I'm having a good day. A good day. I appreciate all of y'all. Good to see you there. Apple, Phil, Troy, Steve, Graham, W. Patrick, Cincinnati, Glenn, Everett, Patrick, Tex, Matthew, Stellar, Sue, love you. Have a good one. RD, Steve Spence, all of you. Love all of you. You're wonderful people. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. We'll see you there at some point, sometime, around 9:30. That's the usual, isn't it? Brian Woodward, good to see you, sir. See y'all tomorrow.